Hello, Headstrong team, and welcome to another episode of Becoming Headstrong. This is Dr. Nicole Detling, continuing the series on how to handle pressure. Today, we're going to talk about pressure solution number 4. So you can go back if you missed the previous episodes and catch the other pressure solutions. But this one is all about focusing on the process as opposed to the outcome. Many times when we're feeling pressure, you're feeling that way because you really want a particular outcome. Yet the outcome is out of your control and it's in the future. It's out of your control because, especially if you're an athlete, every single athlete there, whether you're an individual and you are going against a number of other individuals, or you're a team going up against another team, everybody gets to vote on who wins that game, who wins that race. And guess what? Nobody else is voting for you. The other team isn't choosing your team. They're not hoping that your team wins. Your competitors in an individual sport are not hoping that you win. They're all voting for themselves. And so many times we think about this outcome that's in the future and we really want to control it. Yet you guys know from experience that you can do everything right and just not get the results you wanted, or you can do a lot of things wrong and end up getting what you were looking for. So pressure solution number 4 is really to focus on the process. And what I mean by this is think about, what is your mission? What mission are you on? And the mission should never be to get a particular outcome. That's a desire, that's a wish, that's what you're working toward. But the mission is all about doing the process correctly. So let's say you're a golfer and you're out there playing a round of golf. The mission should not be to get a particular score. The mission is all about playing a clean round. That's your mission. If you're a football player, the mission is to execute your task on this particular play. If you're a runner, the mission is to make your splits one step at a time. So when you break down the outcome into the process, what is it that you're looking for? What is your mission? And by focusing on that mission, focusing on the now, focusing on the process, you will be able to put yourself in a situation that will give you a higher likelihood of achieving the outcome you're looking for. Never a guarantee, totally out of your control. But if that's what you're really looking for, you got to focus on the mission, focus on the process. And when you are truly in that process, in the period of now, when things are happening, there's not a lot of anxiety that exists there. There's not a lot of pressure that exists there. Can I execute my task? Yeah. Can I take this next step? Yes. What does it take to get these splits, to hit these mile times? Well, I got to run the first 100 correctly, and then the second 100 correctly, and then the third 100 correctly. So by breaking the outcome down into the steps of the process and then focusing on that process, that's a great way to handle pressure. Excellent way to handle pressure. So I really encourage you as you go forward and think about your next upcoming competition. And you're always going to start with, I want to win, which that's great. I want you to want to win. But then the next question is, how will I do that? What is my mission? What is it going to take for me to be at my best on every single play, every single step, whatever it might be, whichever sport you're engaged in order for you to be able to handle the pressure by focusing on your mission? What is your mission? Thanks so much for being here with us today. You continue to follow along on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Headstrong Team. You can also find us online at headstrongconsulting.com. And if you like this podcast and you feel like you might be able to share it with a friend or a family member, we would really appreciate that. And thanks so much for being here. Have an awesome day.